Okay, now we finna do Aries, the last one of the day. So what's up, Aries? Let's see what's going on with you between today and this weekend. What kind of energy we got for you. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. What comes out, and allegedly this is not to hurt nobody. Any black magic, I ask the spirit to knock it down immediately. Anyone trying to mess with my chakras at any kind, I ask spirit to knock it down immediately. Archangel Michael, help and Metron assist me with this reading. I appreciate my angels and ancestors. And let's do this right. What do you want me to say? What is accurate reading here? What needs to be said to Aries this weekend? Something about a blue car. A blue car, and something is faded. Something is faded in Oklahoma City. Something about Oklahoma City. Something is faded in Oklahoma City, allegedly. I don't know why that came out. It says 5 to 6 years in jail. Something about 5 to 6 years, somebody going to jail, allegedly, because of a GUN case coming soon. So someone may be going to jail for 5 to 6 years for something they did when they were, something about a train. They went in on a train in the past, allegedly. They says, please don't leave me, baby. I need you forever in my life. Somebody was saying that. Someone named Truman. Allegedly, somebody could have been named Truman. This was in, someone was only talking to older people. Someone named Truman. And someone could be from Georgia. Said they have hip pain or something going on. Something about they didn't want to start the fake family and friends. Watch out, because they're trying to come towards you. Might be some fake family and friends, so watch your back. It says, because you got to. Somebody named Antonio in the past. Something about the angels watching over you because someone was trying to pass something to you, but it didn't happen, allegedly, because the angels is watching over you. They says pure love is a willingness to give without thoughts of receiving anything in return. Someone needed to know that. Someone was get themselves involved in a sex ring in the past that they have to deal with. They was involved in somebody with a W. They had a ring going. Something about they didn't get no new house like they thought they was. Not going back home to my parents because I hate them. See, someone says I was emmed. Someone was taken out, allegedly. Someone named Franklin in a motel. But somebody could have been taking it out named Franklin in a motel in the past, allegedly. What happened to you, Franklin? What happened to Franklin? What happened to Franklin? This one on here that got taken out. See, this is a hidden agenda. Something is hidden. What happened to you, Frank? What happened to you, Franklin, in the past? What's hidden? What happened to you? Okay. See, somebody went to a party, and then they end up in a plane crash, but also someone there's going to be justice about that, because someone basically got on a plane and they were taken out, allegedly, but there's going to be justice. So what's this justice coming about this, Franklin? Because someone was taken out, because they were meeting, and there was meetings on this. So there's a paper trail being done on this. So there's a paper trail where these people were meeting up about taking this person out and doing perverted things to this person. This person was mind controlled in this home too, in the wooded area, to marry somebody. That this person that was taken out, they were mind controlled to marry somebody. What did they mind? Okay, and they gave them some drugs or poison, allegedly, till the ending for their debts, and then they were running for their life. So someone was trying to run for their debts and run for their life, but they made them do suicide. They end up doing suicide, this person, because of all of this. And it was a child in a cult that was doing this. See, it's a whole cult. They be in their ego, and they were doing crimes of passion, and there was a child, someone's child is in a cult ego doing this to people, allegedly taking people out. And it's a cover-up because they make accidents, and they do it for the devil, allegedly, these natural disasters, for power supply. This is to keep the power supply that there's hidden, that they don't want nobody to know, by the water, because people are so greedy. This greedy couple was willing to go for it and got themselves trapped in it, and they're trying to clean it up because it was over some life insurance, and it was a celebrity involved in this too, in the mountains, that might be in a landfill right now, allegedly wanting revenge because someone faked their death, and because they were jealous of a male and told a lot of lies about the situation in the family. They did, over some money, and this is a top secret. They don't want nobody to know. They regret this secret, and so it could cost them imprisonment because of this abandonment and neglect and this affair that they was in, that they burned up in a fire. Also, somebody ended up allegedly strangled or something because they said they loved them on social media. This phenomenon, they was trying to do that to somebody's spouse or partner on the boat, and allegedly they were trying to do too much. But anyway, we keep going. So there was bad spirits around somebody named Baker. Somebody could be named Baker, allegedly. Police is coming to pick them up for a crime scene that they did around break time. See, somebody was 144,000. Someone didn't know, step out of your comfort zone, and they did. Evil was around you. Somebody was 31. They said, why you been crying all night? They says because they don't have no guidance. They shouldn't go to this club because somebody's setting something up for a Capricorn to be abducted in the club, so be careful. They're trying to start a storm, but it's not going to happen allegedly. They're trying, and they're even on a boat cruise. They picked up some demonic spirits and took them to their house allegedly when they was on a boat cruise. They said, why your child telling a lot of lies? What happened with a grape that happened in the past? Somebody named Brittany could be involved allegedly. Somebody was dating in the past. Somebody was dating somebody in the past allegedly, and they stopped lying. They need to stop their lies, just period. Somebody says taking pictures of people in the past. They was doing all this. An air sign was putting voodoo, and it returned back to center. Somebody back in December, they was doing voodoo. Somebody was a cheater in the past allegedly. And somebody says, congratulations, new contract coming. Also, some says run or stay, just period, from this drama. You can either run or stay. 888, abundance and prosperity is manifesting in somebody's life right now. Acting like they was kids from long ago. Somebody be acting like a Jack Daniel sometime, but hey, people they have their moods, so I ain't gonna be a hater because you in your mood today, but just don't, your mood swings are deep. That's all I want to say. Your mood swings are deep. I mean deep. Somebody named Morgan Freeman, 87, could be in this, and Dwayne Johnson, 52, could be in this. Something about she looked good in human hair. Somebody named the little birdie, they were saying this, that somebody looked good. Dreams trying to sleep with somebody at night, doing sex magic on somebody at night in Arkansas. They're trying to lay down with you when you go to sleep. Somebody gray, somebody from Georgia. Someone said they don't want you to have no peace after pain. They said, ask me, and you're not going to. Fighting over family and friends, old problems. I type only a text, but then I delete them, somebody says. Nothing will come of the situation when it comes to you were dropped off and you were sacrificed, and there was another one like you. So so people getting locked up in jail for that sacrifice too, around that moon cycle. So things are going to happen to somebody in the yellow car and their stability, and somebody in Oklahoma City. Something about they put magic on somebody and it backfired to them. And so they all mad at you allegedly, and it's not your fault. Somebody 2004, they didn't want to they had their last chance. This had black and white person. Like, share, and subscribe.